Guys, before we get started with this video, I wanted to take a few minutes to let you know about our online coffee shop. If you're like me and you enjoy a good cup of coffee, come over, check out our online store linked below this video. You can pick you up some great coffee as well as other merchandise. Help support the channel. Get yourself a great cup of coffee, link down below. What's up, guys? What I wanted to do in this video is actually talk with you all about personal safety. Particularly you ladies out there, I think there are some things that you need to be paying close attention to, especially in this day and age. We do have a rash increase in crime in some areas, and there's one in particular, and human trafficking is, I guess you could say, one of those things that is coming to the forefront of everyone's attention because of the new movie that was starring Jim Caviezel. The Sound of Freedom, which I have not seen it yet, but I plan to in the near future, and I would highly recommend that you do as well. While that movie involves children, there are some things that we need to talk about that involve everyone, particularly you ladies. What I wanted to do is to start out by showing you a video. This video is one that was posted online. I've been there for quite some time, but it does show some, I guess you could say, potential dangers that we want to look at. So let's just jump in here for a moment and watch this video.
Okay, so this happened to me today. I went to go to Walgreens to pick up some stuff, and then I come out and I noticed a big old van parked right up next to me. It's like, look at that space. He could have parked anywhere. I mean, I guess maybe unless you wanted to park in the shade, but that was a no, too sketchy for me. I went back inside, I waited, and I asked an employee to walk me out to my car, because I'm not about to get snatched up today. No, thank you. So, and like, it's such a tight squeeze. I was like, I'm really not about to like squeeze into my car right now. And like, their sliding door was like right next to my driver's side door, so it was like, someone had to have been waiting on that side. And there was a man in the car, a man in the van anyway. And look at that, I get in, and she kind of went to the driver's side. I don't know if she did anything or said anything, but then he starts driving away. Like, yeah, no, missed opportunity, sir. Get up out of here. Not about it. No, thank you.
Okay, now it was very smart of this woman to do what she did. She went in and actually contacted an employee and had them to walk with her out to her car. This is just one example of what you should do. You know, in a situation like this, you do not necessarily want to confront someone by yourself, particularly you ladies. There could be more than one person there. This van, you know, with all that space in this parking lot pulled up right next to her vehicle, where the side door was open to where she was going to be getting in at, that is an obvious warning sign. That is a potential danger right there for you. And back several years ago, in a few counties away from me, there was a girl, a 16-year-old, she'd went out to rent some movies during the weekend and ended up not coming home because, unfortunately, something similar happened with her. She was kidnapped and unfortunately did not make it home. This is a tragedy anytime something like this happens, and the more that we can do to protect against that, the better off we're going to be. We all need to be more aware of what's going on around us. You know, if you see a suspicious vehicle doing something like this, and you even if it's not your vehicle, you know, you may want to warn someone. If you see someone walking towards that vehicle, that is a potential danger for them, you know, so you should speak out. There again, do it politely, but at the same time, you know, be respectful, but at the same time, stand your ground. Let someone know that, look, this is not right. You need to, you know, try to warn them the best you can. And who knows, maybe it's just someone they know, but the chances of something happening, you don't want to have that regret on your conscience. Now, another thing that I wanted to bring up was another video, and I do not have it pulled up, but basically what it is, was there was this woman that went to a restroom at a park in the area where she lived at. And it was one of those parks, like a lot of them, they may have just a single stall restroom. And there again, it could be a men's and women's, or it could just be a single restroom. And this particular lady walked into the restroom. The door was not locked in any way whatsoever, but inside the restroom, behind the door, was a full-grown man. That individual was annoyed that she came in there, and the reason for that is he was someone that was waiting on children. And that is something that unfortunately happens as well. So parents, you should, just because you can see a restroom from where you are on a playground or something like that, you should go and check to make sure that there is no one in that restroom that does not need to be. That is an unfortunate case of things like that happening. A man that I used to work with years ago, his brother was a police officer in a town in northern Kentucky, and something similar actually happened. You know, one of his early assignments, one of the things that he had to do was basically, I guess you could call it a stakeout for restrooms at this one park. And sure enough, there were people caught there that had, I guess you could say, bad things planned. Guys, this is something that is growing. This is something that is a danger to all of us. That is a danger particularly to kids, you ladies out there, and, you know, even boys, they're not immune. And I think it's horrible. But at the same time, we can do things to reduce stuff like this from happening. You know, if you, basic steps, simple basic steps, just like what we talked about with that video. What that lady did, she went and got help, got an employee to go out there with her. You know, there is no need for someone to feel ashamed for asking for help. In fact, it's one of the best things that you can do. But guys, you know, especially, you know, when it involves kids, especially if it involves kids, you know, these people are doing the same thing with kids. There's tons of videos online as well where these kids were walking home from the bus stop in some of these cities, and there would be cars circling around, waiting, or, you know, in an attempt to basically kidnap kids. There have been terrible cases over the years of stuff like that happening. And the best thing that we can do to stop it is for all of us to be paying attention, all of us to know where our kids are, know what's going on around us, self-aware. You know, don't simply just blow it off. If you see something, don't blow it off. And by taking just small steps, small actions, we can literally save someone's life. But guys, this is just a video that I wanted to do because of some things that I'd personally seen recently, some things that have happened recently. And I want to encourage you to take a few basic steps to help protect yourself, protect your family, protect your kids. And it's just a few basic things of you paying attention to your environment and the potential risks that you could face. You know, recognize those risks. Anyways, guys, let me hear from you. I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. You know, have you seen anything like this around your areas? I'm sure that you probably have. But guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Check out all of the links down in the description below. Go over to my website, get you some coffee, get you some t-shirts, help support the channel. Guys, we will see you next time. Stay safe. God bless. And have a good one.